What if everything in Neon Genesis Evangelion, the angels, the Evas, even the other characters, wasn't real? What if Shinji Ikari, the pilot we all love and pity, was completely and utterly alone? According to one haunting fan theory, Shinji is the last human alive, and everything he experiences is a twisted dreamscape inside his own mind. Neon Genesis Evangelion is infamous for its layered symbolism, psychological horror, and apocalyptic overtones. But this theory takes it to the next level. Today, we'll unpack the disturbing possibility that Shinji is the only human left after the third impact, and the entire series is just his mental breakdown in real time. Buckle up. This one dives deep into isolation, trauma, and the end of the world. In Evangelion lore, the third impact is a cataclysmic event that threatens to wipe out humanity. In the end of Evangelion, we actually see this event unfold. Shinji merges with the Eva. Humanity turns to orange goo, and individuality is lost. But here's the twist. Some fans argued that the third impact happened long before the final movie. Everything we see, after a certain point, maybe even halfway through the series, is just Shinji's fractured mind trying to make sense of being utterly alone. The series is famous for its shift from action to introspection. Starting around episode 16, scenes become surreal. Characters break the fourth wall. The story dives into internal monologues, identity crises, and abstract visual metaphors. This shift may not just be stylistic. It could be signaling that Shinji's reality has already broken. From this point on, characters behave erratically. Rei becomes more ghost-like. Izuka spirals into depression. Gendo grows colder. It's as if Shinji is remembering them, not interacting with them. They become echoes. Parts of himself. If Shinji is the last human left, then who are the others? According to the theory, they're projections of his psyche, each character representing a different facet of his inner world. Rei represents detachment, submission, and emotional numbness. Asuka is anger, self-hatred, and pride. Masato is his confused understanding of adult affection. Gendo, his father, is the ultimate source of abandonment. When these characters act irrationally or vanish, it's not poor writing. It's Shinji losing control over the narrative he's building to keep himself sane. Evangelion is loaded with symbolic imagery. Crosses, oceans of blood, disintegrating cities, and endless train rides. These aren't just cool visuals. They're dream themes. The empty train scenes in particular stand out. They're quiet, endless, and often where Shinji confronts himself. Trains represent transition, uncertainty, and isolation in dream analysis. Then there's the frequent use of mirrored shots, silhouettes, and static screens with internal thoughts, hallmarks of a collapsing mind. Shinji isn't just struggling, he's losing the ability to tell what's real. The Human Instrumentality Project is the show's most mysterious concept. Its goal is to merge all souls into one being, to erase loneliness. If the project already succeeded and Shinji rejected it, he may be the only one who refused to join the collective. That would leave him in a limbo, a world of his own creation, filled with fragments of those he lost. This explains the bizarre final episodes where Shinji experiences entire alternate realities. What if I'd had a normal life? What if I'd been loved? These aren't dreams. They're desperate fantasies of someone trying to cope with extinction. In the end of Evangelion, after rejecting instrumentality, Shinji wakes up on a ruined beach. Only Asuka is there, silent, expressionless. He reaches for her and she flinches. He begins to cry. She says, "How disgusting." This final moment is chilling. Is Asuka real, or just the last thread of his psyche? Maybe she's the final test. Shinji's last connection to the human experience. Or maybe it's his punishment for choosing solitude over oblivion. Either way, it reinforces the core of this theory. Shinji is alone. He has been for a long time. And everything we've seen was his mind trying to survive the unbearable weight of that truth. So, is Shinji really the last human alive? Maybe, maybe not. But if you've ever felt like Evangelion spoke to your deepest fears of isolation, identity, and being forgotten, then this theory hits a little too close to home. What do you think? Is Shinji really alone? Or are we just seeing what loneliness really looks like?